How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Today I want to talk to you about a penny stock that just got FDA approval for one of their systems. It's a really interesting company. I covered it first on January 8th. I had a lot of people asking me about it today because they just got the FDA clearance. Like I said, I had 60,000 views on it the first time, so a lot of people saw it. In this video, I actually was talking about it when it was just $1.08, and I talked about how quickly this could grow, and now the stock is sitting around $5.18. Unfortunately, I didn't ride that train. I didn't have the stock that whole time when it was going up 400%, but you win some, you lose some. Won some on BNGO, won some on Sens, but missed out on TRXC. The company, though, is a really interesting company that I want to bring to your attention. If you didn't see the first video, I'll put this one on the end screen, but I want to cover it more today because, again, they just had that big news. If you guys want, you can check out the Patreon down below to see exactly when I buy and sell different stocks, get in early on stocks, hopefully like this in the future. We've seen a little bit of a market sell-off today, but hopefully we'll see a little bit of a recovery and maybe some stocks will go up in the short term or long term. I have a video coming out later today on stocks that I think could double, so definitely hit subscribe if you want to see that. Please hit the like button too. There is a link down there to BlockFi in case you want to start investing in some cryptocurrencies. I just moved over a pretty large wire amount just the other day to put into some stablecoin just to hold in cash that gains 8.6% APY, so definitely check that out if you're interested. So let's get into it though here. So in this video, I talked about TRXC. At that point, it jumped up from a 40-cent stock up to $1.17, $1.20. And it's interesting always looking back on these and looking at what we thought was expensive back then compared to what's happening now. So basically, right now, the stock is up 32% today. It's increasing a lot. A lot of people are getting interested in it. It's out of penny stock range. And this is because they announced the company has received an additional FDA clearance for their Senhance surgical system, which allows for indication expansion into general surgery in the United States. So it's the first of its kind of this digital laparoscopic platform that leverages augmented intelligence to provide unmatched performance and patient outcomes through machine learning. Their system goes beyond the typical surgical robotic systems, providing surgical assistance through haptic feedback, eye tracking, camera control, and 3D visualization. Now, they say here, the CEO says, the expansion into general surgery for their Senhance system is a major milestone for the growth and clinical application of our technology. General surgery is by far the largest area of manual laparoscopy that can benefit from the precision and insight of their system, of their performance-guided surgery. This allows Senhance to be used in many high-value, complex reconstructive surgeries, such as those used to treat reflux and obesity, including their previous granted indications. They now have the ability to be utilized in over 2.7 million general surgical procedures performed in the US. So this video here on their website kind of goes through why they're using this, why they think this could be a benefit to hospitals, to surgeons. They're using robotics to increase the precision, increase the capabilities of these surgeons. They have eye tracking, camera control to make it easier for the surgeons to use. They have haptic feedback where they can use their hands to move around to do different things with the instruments. It's something that they think will continue to push this area forward because there isn't a lot of innovation. They think there's a lot of room for improvement. They have this improved ergonomics for the seating to make it comfortable and everything like that. They have open communication and access, so they're able to, I believe, move around with the system, be able to, talk with others. And it uses these different instruments and different parts of the robot to be able to provide all the service. I think there are a lot of use scenarios for this, and I think it can be very helpful for high precision surgeries. Now, I'm not a surgeon myself, but I assume there are certain times where it's harder to conduct a certain kind of surgery. Maybe you're in a very awkward position, or maybe you have to do something that you just can't do as well as a robot. I mean, think about all the things that robots can do that we can't, especially when it comes to precise movements. And this is something that I think their Senhance system can help with. And the fact now that they got the FDA clearance for general surgery, I think will be huge because, like they said, this is a huge area. And I think with one of these systems, it's one of those things where maybe a hospital, maybe they don't really want to buy one of these, but now that they can use it in so many different use case scenarios, I think they might be more willing to try this out and to buy one of these products. And if you're wondering how far along this company is, how many times they've actually been able to use this system, well, they have over 4,000 surgeries that have been performed with this. They have over 100 active surgeon users. So they've already been used in a lot of different surgeries, and they're really being able to grow now at a much higher scale because of this FDA approval. And they make a good point here. The total market is expanding. Their current robotic penetration is only 5% in open surgery, so there's a lot of room to grow here. Now, this company is barely out of penny stock range. We've seen a big increase today. I am not personally buying it right now. I just want to say that I know it's risky, there's a risk of missing out, but right now in this market environment, I am trying to de-risk instead of make more risks. So there are a lot of SPACs that I'm seeing around that $10, $11, $12 range that I find are becoming really good values. And stocks like this that are shooting up pretty much overnight, I've been a little bit more cautious of. I've been more cautious of investing in some of these biotech stocks because these are getting hit really hard. So while today this might go up, who knows what will happen tomorrow? Of course, that's true of any stock, but I'm just a little bit cautious now. I'm not saying I won't buy into this one in the future. It might be kind of like the FRSX situation where I missed out, but then I got in at a later date. This could keep on growing. It's only at a $730 million market cap, but I'm going to play it by year and see how this one goes. I'm going to see if it dips back down and if the market kind of turns around a little bit in general. But I realize I could be missing out. This is a company that's doing something quite innovative, but there are also a lot of other companies out there. So maybe do as I say, not as I do kind of thing. Maybe this is a company that you want to invest in. Of course, I can't give financial advice. I'm not a stock analyst or financial advisor or anything like that, but you should definitely check this company out. I'm not saying that it's a bad value where it is now by any means, because what they're doing is pretty unprecedented, but definitely check this one out. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Again, if you guys want to check out the Patreon to see exactly what I'm doing in real time, I talked about this one 2 months ago almost now. Check it out in case you're interested. There is a link down there too to WeBull if you want some free stocks, or BlockFi if you want to get some interest rates on your cryptocurrency and some stablecoin too. So definitely check that out. Thank you guys. Thank you for hitting subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.